Well, this is our last day of the fishing. Unfortunately, the wind is blowing against us in a large loch like Loch Cam. It would be far too dangerous to take a boat out, even if we were capable of casting. The weather forecast said, for up here, said that we were going to have about 5 hours of fairly bright sunny weather. So this is their idea of bright sunny weather, and the wind should have been in the opposite direction, but as usual they've got it wrong. So this would have been an interesting day's videoing of the catching the fish, because we'd actually worked out with our bank fishing yesterday what flies that they were really interested in. So once again we'll have to wait until next year. I just got out of the car for a minute to show you this area towards the summer isles. It's you come here on a normal summer's day, it's absolutely beautiful here with the hills and everything, and the coast. And there's one or two people that specialise in seafood sandwiches and so on. But as you can see today, it's a bit of a nightmare. Right, I'm fishing the river because the wind has been too powerful and in a bad position for taking the boat out safely. So I'm just going to have a little bit of a flick around to save wasting the whole day. Just a nice little trout. Again, another one. They seem to want the dry flies on the move. Nice little trout fighting so hard. won't credit how hard this trout is fighting. And it's only about 3/4 of a pound. Another nice trout. Just lost one, probably about 2 to 3 pounds in weight, so I've had an amazing amount of sport just on the same bit. There must be almost like a nest of trout. Every time I cast over there, do a slow retrieve, I seem to get a fish. Well, I finally got to see David out of the cafe, and I think he's fishing, and I think he'll realise just what a lot of sport is missed here, because I've lost count of the fish that I've caught and the takes and fun I've had. I've got a weighted dolly. Oh, damn it! That was the one. Just one on the move. I've got a weighted Donegal blue on the tail and the Zulu on the dropper.
Much earlier today, Rod and I came down to Camloch with a view to going out on the boat, which one of these is down here at the bottom, the one in the middle. But it was incredibly windy and wet, and looking at the wind and looking at the loch, it had quite big waves on it, and we realised that it would be quite foolhardy to actually go and fish the loch. Anyway, the weather improved slightly, and Rod asked me to drop him off, and he decided he'd fish this river, this meandering river down to the loch, which you can see in the distance. And I arranged to come back an hour or so later, and if he was fed up he'd come away. Well, since I've been here half an hour ago, I can see him in the distance, and he's obviously enjoying himself because he's moving further and further downstream. In fact, he's probably only a couple of 100 yards now from Cam Loch itself, so he's obviously getting some action. Whilst I've been stood here, I've actually seen two separate trout rise in the river, not far from the boat. In fact, there's another one just risen, so I'm very tempted now to go and give it a go myself. So I've quickly set up with a dry fly, and I'm going to wander down and see if I can catch something myself. Well, I've come down, I'm fishing the river, and this is about the third or fourth trout I've hooked. It seems to be very lively, and I'll just bring it in. Oh, look at it go. Just going to bring it onto this wet grass. I've moved upstream from where I was just fishing. I've had several trout, mostly sort of 7, 8, 9 inches in length, and I'm hoping that I'm going to try this quieter water, see if we can get anything out of here. Just seen a fish rise quite a long way across the river. Just a smallish fish, but they fight like tigers. Very difficult, almost instant drag that time. Just try to cast a little higher up into this faster water here. There we go, there's a fish. Ooh, lively fish. Right. Pulling very hard. Oh, there we go. I think we'll
Well, this is going to be my last fish of the break, so if it drops off, it drops off, fair enough. This is a very nice looking trout, nevertheless. Yeah, I think I'll treat it to a landing net. Find out where I've left my tackle. Oh, it's off anyway. Some of the scenery leaving Loch area.
Peaks remind me of something.
Yeah, I know. Well, this ends 3 lovely days of fishing. The typical thing you can expect if you go to the Highlands. Fishing, a mixture of weather. David and I caught an awful lot of trout. Unfortunately, the 3 really good specimens all dropped off, but that's life. Please like, and subscribe. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.